The Ender 3 V2 printer from Creality. Round 2. New one. Another one. Replace the one I had problems with. Actually, it'll be in addition to it. We're going to go into it coming up. I'm Roger, welcome to the shop. What I'm going to be doing here is putting together and testing another Creality Ender 3 V2 3D printer. If you've watched any of my previous videos, there was some just major issues with the first one I bought. Got that all ironed out now after a couple of main boards and a new power supply. Got a working printer there. In the meantime, while I was waiting for these parts, I did buy another one. This time from Amazon, in case there's any warranty issues. The returns are very simple and straightforward, and hopefully there won't be any problems with this one. I'll be getting this one put together and tested, and unlike when I did the first one, I'm not doing any mods to this. As I put it together, it'll be just right straightforward, right out of the box, as it comes from Creality, and we'll level the bed and do a test print on it. I'll do some mods later on with the better bed leveling springs and the Capricorn Bowden tube. I've got parts for that, and we'll probably upgrade the extruder too at that time. But for right now, just going to put together stock, and I'm not going to go through the whole assembly again. I already did a video on how to put one of these together, and I made some mistakes as I was doing it. Since this is the second round, I shouldn't be making any mistakes on this one because I already know what I did on the first one, and don't do that again. So I'll get this one put together, and we'll get it set up on the table, and we'll check it out. Head up to the loft, and we'll see what we can do. So as I print its benchy, and from what I see so far, and it's at 68% of it, everything looks good so far. And as I stated at the beginning of the video, this is going to be stock out of the box, just the way it came with no mods. Well, except I had to make one. Because the springs are so weak on the table, in order to get the bed leveled the way I needed to, I had to lower the Z-axis limit by about 1 millimeter. That required cutting off that little stop on the side and just dropping it down about 1 millimeter. That allowed me to stiffen up these springs a little bit more by tightening the knobs up, because I was at the point where they were actually just freewheeling. So I had to lower that Z-axis a little bit. You know, it only took 1 millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters, but seems to be working fine. I will be upgrading the springs on it to the stiffer springs, and I will probably be putting a dual gear extruder on it. I could take the one off my lemon printer I have, which is sitting on the other side of the room. It still has problems, even with the new power supply, new main boards. It just doesn't work. And I've been through a lot of troubleshooting up. That's a whole different series of videos there. But otherwise, this one's working just fine. The benchy is a real test of it. And from what I can see, I don't have any stringing. Everything appears to be level. The layers look good. So, this one works. The other one just happened to be a lemon, I guess. If you got anything out of this, appreciate getting a thumbs up. It helps the channel. I know this isn't strictly shop related like I usually do down in the shop with mechanical things and woodworking and all that, but just a little bit of something else I'm getting into, play with, and if I need some parts, I can make them. But that said, first we're always looking for subscribers, and next to that subscribe button's a little bell. You ring that bell, you'll be notified when I post another video. Otherwise, I'm Roger in the shop. Actually in the loft above the shop with a new printer that actually works. See you in the next one.